All right, I'm going to share with you a true story, which which I went through. It's a disturbing incident, very disturbing. So, I would say viewer discretion advised. It's more like listeners' discretion advice, since you'll not be seeing anything, but you'll be hearing. So I'll just caution you on disturbing content. So this goes back to six years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, before I came to Thailand. I was searching for a girl to get married to, and I'd taken the membership of Thai Cupid. So in Dubai, when I was there, I used to every day send interests and invites, and so I used to send randomly. After some time, you just get fed up of choosing. You just put your criteria. Okay, I'm looking for someone from 20 to 30 years old, and you send. So I was busy copy paste, sending invites. I was not even reading what they are writing, because I knew that everyone's bullshitting. So whoever came, means after putting the filter, I would send an invite. So this went on for weeks. Those who were interested said yes. Once they rejected, okay, no response. So among all this, one female one day responded. I would give them my WhatsApp number, and I would, or email or whatever, and Facebook link also. So this female, this particular profile, she responded on WhatsApp. I saw the photograph. I checked the profile. She was average, nothing great, but looked good. So finally, I sent her, "Hi, how are you?" She had also sent, "Hi, I'm interested in whatever." So I said, "Hi, how are you?" And then she responded, "Hi, how are you?" And so I said, "Would you like to video chat?" She said yes. Oh, okay, fine, very good. So like to video chat. So when I put on the video, you expect to see the female. As soon as I put on the video, there I saw it was slightly dark. Okay. Obviously, it was in the house. And there, lo and behold, a female was very ugly, and she was not obviously 20s. She was in her 40s or 50s, and she was overweight and ugly. And so I rechecked the profile, and I saw 20. So I looked at her and I said, "This is not you in the profile." She said, "No, wait. And because every time I would type something in English, because obviously she can't talk, she has to use Google Translate. So I said, "This is not your profile." She said, No, wait. I want to show you something. So I thought, okay, maybe it's a mother and the daughter will come. I said, okay, waiting. And finally, after some time, she brings a girl. Not, mind you, I said girl, not woman. And I'm seeing on the camera, I think the girl was so tall, or yeah. And you're talking about a girl who is 13 or 14. You could clearly make out from her dress. She was wearing short, this thing. And then she came on the camera and Swadikap. I was just, in my life, I've never been shocked to the point where my body wouldn't move, I wouldn't know what to think, I didn't know what to say. I just stood shocked. And I was like, who's this? What is this? She said, "This is my daughter." So I said, "Yeah, I don't understand. What? Where's your daughter?" She said, No, that my daughter got married This is my other daughter. So she's 15 years old or something. I can't remember. 13, 14, 15, whatever she said. She said, I want someone to take care of her. So I was just still, I said, what do you mean take care? She's saying, you want a girl to marry, you can take care of my daughter, you can make her grow up, take care of her school, everything. And then when she is old, you can marry her. I'll tell you, I've never been, you hear about this, you read about this, but to actually experience it, I didn't know what to say. This lady was actually telling me, I was that time, 40 years old, 39, 40. And she's actually telling her 40, and that time I was really fat and puffy, and she's telling me, you can take my daughter, and my daughter will stay with you. Let that sink in. You can take my daughter, and my daughter will stay with you. And she is putting her daughter in my care. I just told her, okay, I'll talk to you later. She said, okay, fine. And this girl, Sadegab, and she was saying bye-bye. And, she was showing me that heart thing. After I switched her off, I was just blank. And then I was so shaken up. I didn't even talk to anyone about it. I just kept quiet. And I was trying to process, okay, what do I do? What is this? Do I report? And I also thought maybe she's thinking, okay, someone who can sponsor her child and take care of a child like daughter. But I definitely didn't want her to stay with me and all that stuff, man. And groom her to get married? It's more like sexual grooming, yeah. So when she sent me a message, how are you? And my daughter is saying, how are you? And so next day, I chatted with her again. Again, she came on video. So I asked her, do you need, I'll send you money for a school education. And here's the funny thing. I told her, I'll send you money for school education. No. I want you to take care of my daughter. But she said, if you want to take my daughter, you have to give me, I can't remember the amount. She asked me a sum of money, saying, you send this, my daughter will come and stay with you. And then you can take care of everything. I just told her, okay, think about it. Because I was still very disturbed. Finally, I thought hard and I decided this is too horrifying, seriously too horrifying. So what I did was I wrote to Thai Cupid, I wrote to them and I told them so-and-so is going on, reported it to them and, I blocked her because I seriously didn't want to get into this. She obviously was, I don't know, for lack of a better word, selling her child to the highest bidder. And just imagine, if she did that with me, how many more people she should have done that with. It's so horrifying that a child as young as 13 or whatever, a mother can actually do that. Later on, I found out when I came to Thailand and obviously made, contacts, connections. I even used to speak to prostitutes and bar girls. And that is where I realized many of them are exposed to this. Many of them actually pimp their own children. And it's not just in this country, it is many countries. Philippines, I found out. Africa, I found out. I don't know if it happens in India. but selling their own children. But yeah, prostitution, underage girls, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, all these countries it happens. You can check these YouTube videos, documentaries, where they expose all this. So overall, I was really disturbed. Obviously, when I spoke to more and more females, they told me some villages, the parents actually encourage the children right from a young age, from 4, 5, 6, whatever, that their job is to one day find a rich, husband, or rich bidder, or rich sugar daddy, so you can take care of the family. And many of them consider it noble. They seriously, I'm not joking, they consider it, you're doing a noble task, because they consider it to be a job. It's a normal job. But the fact that they can do this to a child from a young age. In fact, one Facebook post I had read once, where, British or whatever, he married a Russian, married or he had a girlfriend, Russian strip dancer. She was a pole dancer, strip dancer. And they had a baby girl, but obviously they separated in a very bad way. And this mother, Russian female, she actually took photographs of his daughter, means it is with her, she's staying with her, pole dancing and all that. Small girl, 6 or 7, pole dancing. Obviously the club was empty, with sexy clothes and all. And he had taken, screenshots of that. And he was in Russia, I think. He asked, who can I report this to? How can I get my daughter from her hands? And that is a sad reality. So, imagine, this is the world we live in, man. This is the world we live in, and these are the kinds of people. So, anyway, this was one. When I was young, they used to get all these disgusting bits of porn, and where I think in my life, from the age of 16 or whenever I saw my first porno, I have seen 1 or 2 accidental videos of grown-ass men with small children. You don't know, those days we used to get porn on floppy disks. So accidentally I saw this one, I immediately deleted it. And I was horrified. In fact, there have been members who accidentally or sometimes send such clips. They send it to my Facebook, or they say, oh, look at this horrifying thing, oh, we want to make a video on this. I immediately take a screenshot of their message, their profile, and I don't download the video, and I take a photo of the video because it has a digital footprint, and I inform the authorities. But lately what I've done is I take their image and then I tell them, this will go to the authorities, would you like me to send it to the cops and all that? Then they start begging, oh please, no, and this and that. And I tell them, never get in touch with me again, I'm warning you. I don't know, I guess this is a sickness, a sick fetish which people do have. You just have to be careful, because this is the world we live in today. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. And I'll tell you this last thing. This is a very big warning. There are very many people who look very normal, who are married, who have families, they look very decent. They look like guys with suit and tie and family, and they go to church or mosque or temple, or decent citizens of society. You think that they are the epitome of good character, but they have the dark side. And I know this because many people, when they open up to me as clients, they share their dark side because they know if they share with anyone else, they'll be reported to the police. So sometimes they share with me, but if I know that they are committing a crime or something, I tell them, we need to end this session. Trust me, there are many such people. That is why I say, make sure your baby, your children, you don't hand over to anyone blindly. Always make sure that there's a camera or they are supervised. You cannot trust anyone in this day and age. And especially with the transgender agenda, and in the West, they're sexualizing children and calling pedophiles as minor loving people. It's sick. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Alright guys? You guys take care. Ciao.